Good morning, children. In the last video, we have discussed the gender trends and properties of group 15 elements. And in that video, studied, we have discussed up to the calculation in group 15 elements. Okay. There we have seen that nitrogen, as per the trend, nitrogen should have the maximum catenation property, but due to the greater repulsion between the lone pairs of nitrogen, the N single bond is weaker than the PP single bond, and therefore nitrogen says nitrogen shows less catenation property than phosphorus. Now let us proceed to the next property, that is atomicity. All of us know atomicity is the total number of atoms present in a molecule of a compound. इसी molecule में कुल कितना atom present है, ये हमारा कहलाता है atomicity. Now here very important point and an important question has been asked regularly. Nitrogen exists as N2 molecule, but phosphorus and other members of the group exist as P4. Similarly, nitrogen is a diatomic gas, whereas phosphorus a tetraatomic solid. Okay. These properties, that is nitrogen is diatomic and phosphorus is tetraatomic, can be explained on the basis of the anomalous properties which we have already studied. Nitrogen, due to its small atomic size, forms p-pi bond between their atoms and satisfies its trivalency. So as the size of the molecule is smaller, a smaller size results in a small van der Waals force of attraction. Van der Waals force of attraction. Therefore, nitrogen exists as N2 molecule in the form of gaseous state. So, nitrogen, being a smaller in size, have the ability to form p-pi bond, and therefore nitrogen forms a triple bond between their atoms and exists as N2 molecule. As the size of molecule is smaller, so the magnitude of van der Waals force is smaller, hence nitrogen exists as N2 molecule. But in the case of phosphorus and other members, size is larger. They cannot form p-pi bond between their atoms. Hence, in order to satisfy their trivalency, they combine with three different phosphorus atoms and exist as a large molecule. As the size of molecule is large, so the magnitude of van der Waals force is greater, and therefore phosphorus and other members of the group exist as tetraatomic solid. So here the question asked is, nitrogen exists as diatomic gas. Why? Another question, comparative question will be there. Nitrogen is a diatomic gas, whereas phosphorus is a tetraatomic solid. Why? That is, we have seen nitrogen forms p-pi bond. Hence, due to its smaller molecular size, it has a small van der Waals force of attraction and exists as N2 molecule in the gaseous state. But phosphorus cannot form p-pi bond, and therefore it combines with three different phosphorus atoms and forms a large molecule having larger van der Waals force of attraction and therefore exists in solid state. So property number 7 we have seen the atomicity. Okay. Now we have next property allotropy. Next property allotropy. Very very important. Allotropy you have studied in class 11th. Allotropy is the property due to which an element exists in more than one form having similar chemical property but different physical property. Okay. So allotropy. Now here we have two concepts. NCERT textbook says except nitrogen, all elements of the group shows allotropy except nitrogen. But other refresher books says nitrogen also exists in allotropic forms. And as per the book, refresher book, nitrogen two exists in two forms, nitrogen, alpha nitrogen having CCP crystalline structure and beta nitrogen having FCP crystalline structure, and the transition temperature is 34.5 degree 5 Kelvin. Now below 34.5 Kelvin nitrogen exists as alpha nitrogen, and above 34.5 Kelvin nitrogen exists as beta nitrogen having different crystalline structures. Okay, so including nitrogen, all elements show allotropic forms, exist in allotropic form. The most prominent allotropes are therefore phosphorus, white phosphorus, and red phosphorus. Okay, so allotropy. Is this clear? Now, atomicity, allotropy, and now proceed to a very important property of group 15, that is oxidation state. Oxidation state. Oxidation state. Now, group 15 elements have the valence shell electronic configuration NP, NS2, NP3. As we know, the highest oxidation state of any element is equal to their number of valence electrons. So, highest oxidation state of group 15 element is +5. Is +5. In addition to +5, they also show +3 and -3. Okay. So the prominent oxidation numbers of group 15 elements are +5, +3, and -3. We will discuss one by one. In addition to this +5, +3, and -3 oxidation state, nitrogen shows all the oxidation states between -3 to +5. Okay, we will see later on the example in each case. First of all, let us see +5 oxidation state. Okay, as all the elements has NS2, NP3 configuration, all of them have +5 all of them have 5 unpaired electron, 5 electrons in their valence shell. So all the elements show +5 oxidation state. Okay. Now important point we have to remember, when we move down the group, the stability of +5 oxidation state decreases, while that of stability of +3 oxidation state increases. Okay. The stability of +5 oxidation state decreases on moving down the group, whereas plus 3 oxidation state increases. The reason we have already studied inert pair effect. As we move down the group, the magnitude of inert pair effect increases. Therefore, stability of lower oxidation state increases while that of higher oxidation state decreases. Bismuth rarely shows plus 5 oxidation state. There is only one BiF5 known compound of bismuth in plus 5 oxidation state. So, on moving down the group, plus 5 oxidation state stability decreases, while that of plus 3 oxidation state stability increases due to increase in the magnitude of inert pair effect. Similarly, minus 3 oxidation state. When we move down the group from nitrogen to bismuth, minus 3 oxidation state decreases, tendency to show minus 3 oxidation state decreases. This is due to decrease in electronegativity as well as increase in atomic size or increase in the metallic character of element. Okay. So the reason for the decrease in the stability or tendency to show minus 3 oxidation state decreases down the group due to decrease in electronegativity, increase in atomic size, as well as increase in metallic character of elements. Okay. Now we have, in the case of nitrogen, all the oxidation states between minus 3 to plus 5. All oxidation state is shown by nitrogen. NH plus 3, minus 3 in NH3, minus 2 hydrogen, minus 1 hydroxylamine, 0 and 2 molecule, plus 1 and 2O, plus 2 NO, plus 3 HNO2 and N2O3, plus 4 NO2 N2O4, plus 5 HNO3 and N2O5. We have to remember these examples now. We have so many questions will be there in the case of multiple choice questions. So here we have nitrogen shows all the oxidation state between that of minus 3 to plus 5, and we have seen the different examples for each case. Okay. Now, a very peculiar property in the case of nitrogen and phosphorus, as nitrogen and phosphorus shows variety of oxidation states, so the compounds of nitrogen have the tendency to disproportionate. Okay, in class 11th you have studied disproportionation reaction, very, very important. Disproportionation reaction. So nitrogen and phosphorus compounds have the tendency to disproportionate. Here we see in HNO3, oxidation state is plus 3, HNO5, HNO3 plus 5, NO plus minus 2, H3PO3 plus 3, H3PO4 plus 5, CH3 minus 3. So here we see in these two compounds, SNO3, oxidation number increases, oxidation number decreases, reduction. Here in H3PO3, phosphorus, oxidation number plus 3 to plus 5, increase, oxidation plus 3 to minus 3, decrease in oxidation number, reduction. So we see these elements, in these reactions we see the same element undergoes increase and decrease in oxidation number. That is, same element undergoes oxidation and reduction. That is, same compounds undergo act as oxidizing and reducing agent. So these compounds have the tendency to disproportionate. Very, very important. These reactions can be asked to complete the reactions or uh, disproportionation reaction definition and give examples. Such type of questions will be there. So here we have seen that oxidation state, details of the oxidation state of group 15 elements. Okay. In next video we will see the anomalous properties of nitrogen, and then we will proceed to the chemical properties of group 15 elements. Okay. Thank you.